Hey everybody, what's going on? It's CSI Games, and today we are going to be continuing on our series of tutorials for RPG Maker VX Ace. And right now I'm going to be showing you all how to do character recruitment. Now I have these two right here, and this one's John A, and he says that, and oh my god, the face. And this is John B. They say the exact same thing, so we're gonna go ahead and continue on. Now they say the same thing because I'm showing you two different examples of what you're going to expect. Now if we open the shop here, there's this thing called a meal ticket. I'm going to grab one meal ticket. Now, if we go out and go back to the Johns, few things will happen. First, here, now come with me. That happened after I got the meal ticket. So now John A has joined the party. But he's still here, and it's giving me John B. And I can just keep doing this, but I only have one John B. So that's a bit confusing. If I go here and do here, now come with me, it does John B has joined the party, and he disappears, and for some reason I have John A. So yeah, a bit confusing, but let's explain what happened. At least he disappeared, but let's explain what happened. So if we go into here and go to town, in this one's code, up in here, it says John A has joined the party, add character John A. Now this would have to deal with how the characters were created in here in actors. John A is the blue one, John B is the orange one, or blonde one, or whatever you want to say. So, easy way to fix that is to click on this, edit this, and change it to John B. Now, basically, what I did here was I made a conditional branch, and the way you do that, let's just make a new complete version right here on the road. New event. You'll go into graphic, pick the actor you want. Let's say I'll take actor 2. I'll take this green-haired lady. What you do after that is just make an actor for that. Let's just call her Jane. And you'd go into graphic, actor 2, you'd pick this actor set, and then for face, actor 2, Jane is right here. This is Jane. Jane is nice. Apply that. Now if you edit the event, let's have her facing this way so that she's looking at the player. You go into here, insert, and you'd go down to conditional branch on the first page, which gives you a lot of things. There's switches, variables, self-switches, timers. Over here you can do it if a certain actor's in the party, but what this tutorial is for is item. If you have a meal ticket present, there we go. Now you'd click OK, and it says conditional branch, if a meal ticket is present, then this happens. Else means if there is no meal ticket, if there's any other situation, then this happens. So in order to do this, let's say if a meal ticket is present, you hear her say something like, awesome, I can't type, awesome, let's go. So now that's the text string. You can say display text, and without anyone saying anything, Jane has joined the party. Jane has joined the party, and correct everything. You add in a change party member, and you do Jane add. So you click on that, now it has that, and to make sure you can't just, that's one way to do it, and you can also make it to where it consumes the meal ticket. So decrease the meal ticket by 1, and that'll happen if you have it in your inventory. Now typically this is used for one-time use items only, and if it's not, she'll say something like, I can't afford to eat, can you get me a a meal ticket. And we'll just put that as the text, and every time you talk to her, if you don't have the meal ticket in your inventory, she'll say that. So we can apply this, and that looks good for now. However, it'll just keep doing it, and you can basically get her repeatedly even though you don't get her. So you make a new event page, and you make it actor. If Jane, who you get from here, is present in your party, then it changes to this and nothing happens. So apply. Also make sure with this you make the priority the same as characters and the trigger is the action button. Otherwise some crazy stuff happens. But you click OK, and that's basically what happens. Here in John's, his looks fine, and he even does the same thing. Again, that's an example, but I did mess up on the John B and whatnot. So we click that, and now when we go into the playtest, we will run straight into the village, and what a nice little village, whatever, I'm going to grab that, and we see Jane. We click on her. I can't afford to eat. Can you get me a meal ticket? Run into the shop, grab a meal ticket, and once you do, the exact thing will happen that you expect. You can talk to her from any angle. I just do it like that, but she says, awesome, let's go, and she's joined the party. Now, she'll follow you, and she is part of it, and you can walk right through where she was, nothing happens. These guys are a bit goofed, and another fun thing about that first John is he didn't have the clause to get rid of a meal ticket, so you can do it infinitely because he does not tell you, oh, you have to give me a meal ticket. And it even glitched this out because it considered having John A as a part of my party. So that's basically that tutorial. Generally you'd use this for rare droppable items from enemies, or you'd use it as a special item you can only get out of a dungeon. But other than that, that's a tutorial. Next time I'll be teaching y'all how to make enemies and make random encounters. But until then, this has been CSI Games signing out.